Salutations, this is Grim Devel. Welcome back to our live stream of Dwarf Fortress. So, the last time we played, some pretty crazy stuff happened, and I thought it was the end of the fort. I thought it was the end, because we basically had FPS death. The fort, the game had ended just because FPS got so bad that the game was virtually frozen. We had sent our little necromancer army out to fight the undead elven siege, and things got just got crazy with, as soon as one of our dwarves would die, another necromancer would raise that dwarf, and body parts fighting body parts, and teeth flying everywhere, and it was a little more than my little processor could handle. And I thought that was the end of the fort. So if you're surprised to see this game back up, that's what happened was I decided that after we kind of locked up in FPS death, I was like, I'm just gonna leave it running overnight, after the stream. And, if it ever does get to a point where it gets past all of this heavy processing, and it'll eventually get to a point where the game automatically pauses. And I hope that would happen. And it did. I checked the game, and I came back to the surface. And as you can see, there are many cyan-colored undead, but no dark cyan. I don't know what the color, there looks like there's one over here. Look, there's one, what is that, teal? Wild boar skeleton, which would be an enemy. But everything else here, the elf fallen ghoul, elf fallen ghoul, elf fallen ghoul, those all belong to us. They belong to our dwarves, which is pretty awesome. Now, we won. You can see there's no more siege up in the top left. It doesn't say siege anymore. We were victorious. However, it was definitely a Pyrrhic victory. If we look at our dwarves, we have 2 necromancers, live necromancers still with us. And then we have 3 non-undead dwarves that are still with us. Bim, Vukar, and Fath. And the rest of our dwarves, these are our citizens. The rest of them are just undead. They are ghouls. This is Dorkling. Dorkling was one of our heroes. And if we look at Dorkling here, first of all, kills. Killing the same people over and over and over again. Look at this. Zombie dwarf. Just over and over and over again. Many, many, many kills. And a zombie cougar and a zombie dwarf. But you are a ghoul, I think. And you have a name now, because you have so many kills. I mean, we gave you the name Professional Goldilocks. I never know how to get, the full name here. Craiglove, the reticence of something. Yeah, and all this combat-related stuff. This is a huge description. And everything's broken and dented, but you're undead. You're undead. So much stuff. But I don't know how to read your epithet. I don't know. What if I go to you? And then... Yeah, I don't know. But there you are. So there's Dorkling. And you can see, has some, decent combat traits now. Expert observer, proficient fighter, competent striker, adequate dodger, and legendary crutch walker, of course. Hey, Dorkling! Yes! Dorkling is in the chat. You've seen better dates, but you're still awesome, I think is my point. Despite your being a ghoul, you now have, a legendary epithet, whatever it is, even though I can't really see it. I can't see the full thing. I can probably see it in Dwarf Therapist. Let's take a look real quick. Dwarf Therapist, Dorkling. Oh, I can't scroll down. These are all the dwarves that we have. Dorkling is right here. And if I hover over Dorkling, you can't see the hover over the way I have it set up, but I can read it. Dorkling, Cryglove, the reticence of Fords. That's Dorkling's epithet here. And you can see all the doors we have here. We have some folks with legendary skill. Oh, look at our blacksmith. That's Edsel. Edsel's a really good blacksmith. And let's look at the combat stuff. Military. Yeah, you can see now folks have decent amounts of fighting proficiency, but still not a lot of weapon proficiency. A little bit of armor, actually, but not a lot of weapon stuff. I think a lot of our doors just didn't have weapons and have just been fighting tooth and nail. But they have done so. Those Fords are so reticent, says Dorkling. But so here we are. And I think this means that the siege won't come back. This was a big... just the most annoying thing in this series has been for 3 out of 4 seasons, we've been attacked by a siege of a giant undead elven army. And we've defeated them. That should no longer be the case. So now I think we can have more fun. And we have all of these undead dwarves with necromancers. Our remaining dwarves that are alive will probably become necromancers. Any other migrants that come will become necromancers. And I think we can devastate the countryside. There are a couple. So here, and this is kind of where the last thing I saw before I saved it. It looked like there is one enemy undead here that is fighting our war dogs. And we're going to see how that goes. If I unpause it, yeah, you can see combat going on. Our war dogs might get hurt here. A lot of them might die. Let's see. Yeah, Thikut, Kogaseth, Lalanil, Ked's corpse, Avaniteb Unab is fighting. Fighting all these dogs. Stray dogs, war dogs. And it looks like Carpenter hacks Thikut, the corpse in the right. So that's our Carpenter, I think, fighting. Do we have a dwarf here that's fighting? Oh, yeah, we do. We do have a dwarf here that's fighting. Our Carpenter, Vukar, who is one of our only... Oh, look at this. New arrival. We suddenly got 2 new arrivals? I guess maybe the thing that paused the game was migrants coming. And now we have migrants coming. Yes. Migrants are here. Welcome, migrants. Just when we needed you. That is what paused the game. Migrants, who will soon become new undead denizens of Tool Earthen. I'm so excited about this. So after seeing this and how we were victorious, I had to keep playing. I just had to. Oh, it looks like our dwarves are already like fighting the skeleton thing and may not survive. Let's get... Do I still have a military? 1. The labors of folding. Need someone who can appoint to this position. Yeah, let's get whatever the other necromancer we have as a military commander. Wow, everyone's dead. Yeah, how about you? Godin. Oh, Godin was in there. All right, well, Godin, now you're... I can't remove Godin. All right, so instead of... Oh. All right, where's the other necromancer? Hey, Birdie Bot! Hey, it's really good to see you at the stream. Dwarkling says Civ is streaming a board game at the moment. Some people may be watching that still. Oh, okay. I was not aware. Oh, we have 2... Oh, no, we just... Oh, this is 1 necromancer. Is that so? Oh, I think that Gosling died. Oh, this Godin is part of the Stockades of Growth. Okay, so get rid of the Labors of Folding. It's confusing that we have 2 necromancers and they're both named Godin. That's, a little weird. There we go. The Godin squad. All right, where's Godin 2? Oh, I guess Godin 2... Where's Godin 2? So confused. None of these are necromancers, right? Birdie Bot, haha, oh my gosh, necromancers, this is fun. Yeah, this is pretty crazy. This is the one Godin. Godin Ceralegal. Yeah, that's this one. I thought we had another Godin. Well, competent Axe Dwarf. All right, Doduk, you're going to be in the squad too. And attack this wild boar skeleton, please. Okay. Save these migrants. These migrants might take it out, but the migrants might all die too. It'll be good just to get a necromancer out here, so if any of our migrants do die, they'll be resurrected. Dorkling, my dwarf, led the resistance against the zombies at the expense of her own dwarf vanity. It's true. Yeah, blacksmith dead. Yeah, this isn't great. Well, some of the death might not be the migrants. I think there's just a lot of stuff going on out here. Stop it. Yeah, okay. Come on. Yeah, we have at least one dwarf that died out here. It's really hard to see what's happening here. Oh, and this one too. Still fighting these war dogs down here. We got miasma everywhere. Okay. We have 4 new arrivals that aren't dead. We might have more that are dead soon, though. Where's that skeleton? Did we kill it? Yeah, we killed it. It's dead. Okay. Let's then kill this thing here. Kill that. Whatever that corpse thing is. Kill it. Okay. Save whatever war dogs we have left. And we can get necromancer war dogs, maybe. So yeah, necromancer fort. Recover wounded. This is pretty awesome. All right, we did it. Hopefully we don't have any more enemies here. We have 2 undead. And a demon of the night. But they might not be enemies. 3 blind cave ogres is pretty scary. Oh, but I think they can't actually... They're not in a part of the fortress that can get to us? Or can they? Oh, no, they can. They can. That makes me a bit nervous. I don't know if I want to... Well, we have these traps here. Hopefully it'll be okay. Stream has dropped for you? Oh, really? That's interesting. I do see that my bit rate is a little lower than it should be, but I have a really fast upload speed, so... Oh dear, BirdieBot says it's dropped for her. Dorkling says... Oh, you're back. Okay, I guess for some reason it dropped and came back, and I didn't see your messages until you came back. Well, welcome back. All the ingredients will be finely minced. Yeah, I don't know why the stream dropped. That's concerning. But what you know, I've got it all recorded. So I don't know if necromancers will turn dead dwarves or dead creatures into undead minions unless they're fighting, but maybe they will. What are you fighting, woodcutter? Oh, you're okay. I think you're all right. Where are you running up here? What are all these? Are these bars all around? Oh, driftwood. Oh, cool. Driftwood all over the place. That's nice. Okay. I think we should... interrupted by right hand. Where's that elf right hand? I think we do still have some things we need to kill. Yeah, this elf right hand and that head. This should be easy. Oh, it's in the tree here. That's interesting. Please kill it. And then we'll kill that remaining thing. Maybe we need to chop down that tree. Yeah, probably. Yeah, chop down trees. Whatever tree is here, does that count? I don't know which tree you're actually in here. Chop down... we'll chop down both of them. How about that? Okay. I don't want anything stuck in a tree. And then I think we'll need to look at Dwarf Therapist to make sure that everyone's assigned, that we have jobs for all these dwarves. Dorkling, you should capture some sort of hostile creature and expose your necromancers to it when you want to raise something. That's a good point. I do have a caged Gorlak, which... Oh, I have... a caged Reacher and a caged Gorlak. So that's cool. I could put one of them outside. I bet Reachers hate the outside. I could kind of like, as punishment, keep the Reacher outside. We could keep the... Didn't I move the Gorlak? I moved the Gorlak up here in the training room. But maybe we should keep something outside here where all the corpses are, too. Yeah, I guess the Reacher. So let's say build... Cage... Whoops. J. Maybe just like right... Well, there are more corpses up here. I don't know. How about right here? The one with the Reacher in it. Let's put it there. We'll see how that goes. And hopefully just most of our doors will become necromancers. All right, did my squad... Oh, something about the elf right hand. Stuff got really slow again. Okay, so my plan was if stuff got really slow again, to the point where we get just FPS death again, like if we get sieged again, we may just play a different game. Hey, Dork Comic. What a mess. Dorkling says it's lovely and colorful. Thank you. Thanks. Oh, look at my fellow Granite Accidents joining my stream. That makes me so happy. What do we have? Squad. No, we're still killing this elf right hand. It's still in the tree. But stuff has slowed down a bit. I'm not sure why. Combat's not happening right now. So I'm not sure why the FPS suddenly got bad. But it's not so bad that I can't, like, do anything. It's just not great. There's a lot going on. Our doors might just be having some trouble. All right, well, let's pause it a second, and let's take this time to look at Dwarf Therapist. Because we have new migrants, and there are a lot of jobs that are not being done by anyone. So let's read this in. Okay. And let me sort it by total assigned skill labors. I think. Yeah, this person has 0 labors. And I wish I could assign it by, like, what has nothing. Right? I think there's a way to do that. Mining. Oh, yeah, I can. If I just hover over, you can't see it, but... BirdieBot says, combat's not happening right now. Famous last words. Well, combat just ended. The last thing that happened was our undead army fought this other undead army, and it just locked everything up. Door Comics says, BirdieBot steals FPS wherever she goes. And she agrees. All right, so it says 3 people have mining turned on. That's fine. 1 person is carpentry. 1 person is bowyery. 3 of wood cutting. No wood crafters. So, guess what, Nil? You're a wood... Oh, no, Nil's a child. I think. Or what are you? Whatever you are. Maybe you're not a child, but... No, you're not a child. You just, you're probably just a ghoul and you can't do anything. All these red lines across mean you can't do anything. Okay. So, how about Deggle here? Deggle, you're going to be a woodcrafter. Then we have masonry. We definitely have people doing masonry. Stone crafting, 1 stone crafter. Okay. We have animal training, 1 person. Although I might... Some people... It's interesting. Some people, like, you're a High Master Animal Caretaker, but you can't do anything else? I don't know what that's about. I think I should train animal training on for, like, someone else. How about this person that does animal dissection? Yeah. Hunting. 2 have it on. I think trapping's fine. 1 person is gelding. Dwarf comic, can you rename me as a child? Would love to just eat and play games all day. Birdiebot says, oh my gosh, yes, ×2 Grem. Yeah. I'll name 2 children after you, assuming we still have any children that are alive. We have 1 doctor. I think we need another doctor. This person here has suturing skill. Congratulations, you now have all the other doctor skills on as well. Hopefully everyone has the feed patient stuff on. We still have good farming. Soaping, 2 soapers, 1 woodburner, 1 potash maker, a lime maker, miller, 1 presser. Only 1 plant gatherer, which concerns me. I think I'll turn that on for Degel as well. 1 brewer is concerning. How about you, Erdem? And then how many cooks? 2 cooks, okay. 3 milkers, 2 cheesemakers, 4 butchers, 2 tanners, 1 leather worker, 1 bone carver, 2 fishers, 2 fish cleaners, 1 fish dissector. It looks like we have 1 weaponsmith. It looks like we have 1 person doing all of the weaponry here and metal smithing. But that person's really good and really our best at all of it. So I think that's okay for now. No gem cutters. This person here has some gem settings, so I'll give you... You're also our wood cutter, but not a lot of wood cutting needs to be done, so I'll give that to you. Okay. We have glass makers. We have a shearer, a spinner, a weaver. We have no clothes makers. Why don't we turn that on for our weaver here? Okay. Dyeing. All of our dwarves have already died, so... Strand extraction. How about one of the people doing the animal caretaking? Or both of those people. Okay, let's move it on over. Move it on over. Do we have no potters? No potters, but this person does glazing. Anyone that does glazing, we can turn it on. I guess just that 1 person. We have a mechanic. Oh, we used to have so many legendary mechanics, and they're all dead. We have only 3 people doing architecture. I would like to turn more of that on, but I think it's okay. No siege engineers, not that we have that going on, but I'll turn it on for someone. Oh, whoops, that was the wrong thing. Pump operating, we have 3, 1 beekeeper, a wax worker, no paper makers. I'll turn our bookbinder on for that. All right, that looks good to me. We have at least 1 person doing everything. Turn off dwarf therapist. Okay. Birdiebot says, I want to live out my useless lifestyle. DC, oh, and drink, duh. Birdiebot says that goes without saying. DC says, I'll take a live novice mechanic of a dead legendary mechanic any day. Over a dead legendary mechanic. Okay. Let me unpause for a second, and let's look at these dwarves. Who can we name after you guys?